What's up, Starcraft fans? You are watching a co-op mutation. I am CTG, and we played Part and Parcel and Drops and Rifts. I played as Zagara. My masteries are Zagara Life and Energy Regen, Zergling Evasion, and Intensified Frenzy. Actually, yeah, I'm still in the party. So, let's watch the replay. It was about a few minutes ago. While waiting for the loading screen, a huge thank you to Neometal, who is supporting me in the Pulse Cannon tier, and thank you to all my supporters on Patreon. My ally, Rizer, played as Phoenix, and I really didn't think we'd get this in the first try. Let's watch the replay, that'll show that that was indeed on the first try. So we had Aggressive Deployment and Void Rifts start the game. Good luck with my ally. So, Aggressive Deployment drops extra unit waves right on top of our army. If we don't have an army, they drop in base, so it's important to keep an army off the map. And then Void Rifts will will spawn Void Rifts all around the map every 90 seconds, starting from 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And those Void Rifts continuously spawn enemy units. We'll have to delete them as quickly as possible in order to avoid getting overwhelmed.
Gather parts so that we can activate it and be quick.
So first part is the usual Zagara build. Gas at 9 supply, then go up to 11 supply. I said go to 11 supply. Come on, me. What were you doing? Anyway. I made a mistake there. The spawning pool should have gone up at 11 supply, not 9 supply. Yeah, it was a mistake on my part. Oh well. Oh well. So it could have been done better actually. Anyway. Just cost me a few seconds. It's fine. I'm even able to get out my my bailing nest a little bit earlier. Maybe a split second or so. But anyway. Start an Overlord, because I will need extra supply. I start another extractor. Add my evolution chamber so I can get out Zerglings faster. I rally them there. My ally on the other hand is rushing out Kaldalis. I believe it's already getting the research. And there it is, the first rift spawn. It's right there. But I think that's right beside the enemy base, so I hold off on attacking it for now since I only have Zerglings. I'm gonna wait for Banelings before I actually get to it. Alright, now that area's done, we have to take care of this Zealot. Yeah, finish it off. The Zergling evasion is pretty useful. I only lose a single Zergling while taking out that base, but as I was television, I lose a bunch of Zerglings. Just single Baneling, that's obviously not ideal. You can see the Void is already taking its toll. That wiped out almost my entire force and my Banelings. But I do get an additional spawn. So that will give me the firepower to actually take this down. And focus fire down with my Zerglings. Since that's the priority right now. Okay, more Banelings have arrived. The auto spawn for Banelings is actually pretty useful. Down it goes. Okay, another Void that spawns right on top of my ramp. That's pretty helpful. That is pretty good. Zagara's out. I actually make a few Zerglings. I really want to prioritize pushing out aggressively and covering a lot of ground to clear out a little bit of the map to allow my forces more area to maneuver. Starting with the expansion. I use a bit of barrage there to take down that force. I'm even able to take out my expansion early and start my base. I use a bit of barrage to take out those forces so we can focus fire this bunker down. Bunkers are really annoying to deal with.
We've passed the halfway point.
But yeah, those are extra raves that are starting to spawn, and my ally clears out almost immediately. Because of any wave. Good thing I have Banelings that will take care of this pretty handily. Okay, now we move on to the next area. Oh wow, that rift spawn was really lucky. It spawned right on top of us. And the other one spawned right where we wanted to go anyway. This is a very lucky spawn. I'm not sure I'm able to get any luckier than this. Take this out almost immediately. And now my Zerglings do the rest. Look how fast they collect those parts.
We have
Look at that. As soon as they kill it, they collect the parts.
I'm making the final preparations.
And that allows me a lot of time
Expect to see me
to macro up,
here soon.
get my upgrades, get more Zerglings,
Are under attack.
get my economy out. 10 drones are on the way. 6 have already hatched.
Your Zerg have
And they will
mutated.
now start working to harvest from that expansion.
Mutation
That's gonna help me out later. Clear out this bunker. Okay, I have a few seconds, about 10 seconds, to clear out as much of this as possible before the next rift spawn. I've played Starcraft co-op a lot, so I kind of already have a good idea of when the rifts generally spawn. Let's collect this one. Okay, I send a few Zerglings to take care of this Void Rift. The other Void Rift is right beside my ally. This is really lucky. I can't stress enough how incredibly lucky we are in getting these rift spawns,
Valius is en route to its target.
which I guess helped in letting us
Our allies' base is
get this
under
mutation
attack.
done on the first try. Allies right there, takes care of that prong of the wave. We have another prong here. I use a Bailing Barrage to clean up the rest of it while my Zerglings keep it in place. I get the Aberration Armor upgrade. I imagine it'll be very useful because I do plan to make aberrations. I've actually incorporated aberrations in my regular Zagara build. I think they're pretty useful.
Mobius Corps just doesn't give up. They're still trying to
I get
save
the
their research,
Bailing Splash
even as we
upgrade
gun down their
to improve
prized
their splash
experiment.
radius.
Ensure their
Trying to get
train
the
never
Armor
reaches
Shredder,
its destination.
Shredding Claws upgrade, so that the armored will stand less of a chance as we go by Trap
Keep
Liquor right
itself
there.
down. Focus on the hybrid.
We're trying to, snipe the Void Rifts. I use Mass Frenzy just so we can respond to the rifts faster. This thing goes down. They said more dudes there. Down south.
Allied forces are
My
under
ally is actually taking care of this hybrid on his own, which is pretty good. So now back in my base, I start a few more hatcheries since I'll need more larvae. Oh, more rift spawn, or more wave spawns. I cleared that out with a Bailing Barrage.
Your Zerg
Okay,
have mutated.
at least respond to these things attacking my base. Actually, I don't need to because there's a cannon right there by my ally, and he makes more units, so that actually saves my base. That's pretty fantastic. I'll make more stuff.
Great. Your Zerg have mutated.
Okay, down that thing goes. More rifts, but they luckily, or for us, they luckily for us, spawn right in the middle of our main base and expansion. So we just send out Zerglings, take those out. I have a Queen out now, and I'm gonna use that for Creep Spread. Creep Spread helps out in A, vision, and B, Zergling speed. So that is really helpful to get out.
Took significant damage in that encounter. I'm gonna
We
need
take out
more
this rift.
parts.
I use the Roach Drop to clear out this Void Rift at the back, so it will stop spawning units to send at us.
Looks
That
like
is
your-
fine.
your forces have encountered
It
the
might be a
enemy.
waste, but it's a good waste because I use that to take out a Void Rift,
Brood has found
which is always
allied
good.
forces are under attack.
And I'll use Mass Frenzy, attack this area, take out a hybrid.
We
Okay,
have
my
half
average
of
is not
the
going to do well
Valiant's
versus
pods
Banshees.
now.
Yeah, it's probably not a good idea to let them stand there. Okay, make an Overseer or two.
The train escaped.
Overload speed, and now I start spreading
see
creep.
you don't care about disobeying orders.
Okay, more rifts have spawned. I use a Bailing Brush to take that out.
Your brood has found something to chew on.
Okay, I use a bunch of Hunter Killers to clear out this area. Okay, now I have to respond to the rifts. I signal my ally that I'm on the way,
Our
and I
allied
ask him
base is
politely,
under attack.
I think,
Allied forces are
to
under
clear out that
attack.
other rift. I actually split out a few more Zerglings just to take care of this rift in case my
Brood has
ally
found something to
couldn't
chew
get to
on.
it.
Mutation. Our base is under attack.
Yeah, that would clear out this part. I make some Hunter Killers and clear out the next rift.
Looks like your brood
That
is
goes. There's only one rift left.
Allied
Mass
forces are under
frenzy
attack.
I spread out creep even more. This is gonna help me. This is gonna help me rally my Zerglings even faster. All right. Let me take care of these things
Our
first.
allied forces are under attack.
Or these things rather. I have an aberration taking care of that Marauder.
Repair our detection.
Okay, I was waiting for the roach drop, but I realized it took too long, so I just decided to attack right away, which is quite unfortunate since that's exactly when the next rift spawned.
Evaluating pre-launch diagnostics. This will only take
Clear
a
out
bit.
this base, so we have more room to maneuver. The more bases we clear out, the more places where rifts can spawn that are relatively safe because we have quick access to them. And by quick access, I mean there are no extra enemy bases blocking our way, so my Zerglings will be able to get there a lot faster and safer and intact. Okay, attack's heading here, so I make some Zerglings to respond. You see the value for Zagara of not immediately maxing out. I am able to produce some Zerglings back at home to respond to any attacks. But as it is, we are pushing out. I use the Queen to spread even more creep. It's down below my ramp now, which is not fantastic at this stage of the game, but it's better than not having it out there at all.
Ready for action. I'm
Okay.
approaching the hybrid
More rift
containment
spawns.
cell.
So I have to respond there. I immediately activate Mass Frenzy to go to this area as fast as possible. Okay, we respond to this rift. Bring it down. I respond to that other rift, that far one, over here. We're deleting this one. Allies working with this one. I just destroy another one here. Okay, this is our great rift response times. There are only a few units that are actually able to get out of those. That is good for me. Okay, my ally and I have decided to attack. Well, not really talked about, but we kind of had a silent agreement that we'll attack this area first and collect a few more parts before pushing forward to the hybrid. We're gonna let the Balius kind of work on it first, delay it a little bit. Okay, another conservative field comes down here. Extra wave, but that goes down very quickly. Down it goes. Okay, take these out. More rifts have spawned.
Mass frenzy is ready.
Okay, I make a few more units. Take out that ghost. Okay. Zagara's been getting focus fire down by Banshee, so I kind of retreat her for a little bit. And now my forces and my allies' forces are working on taking out these void rifts. Okay, my ally actually gets to that. Meanwhile, my forces are circling around to attack the actual hybrid.
Your brood has found something to chew on.
Okay.
Our allies
Gus is actually working on the bonus, so I'm not totally against that actually. It's fine. I'm fine with that.
Back for repairs.
I use another roach drop here to take out this void rift. You can see it's a very hectic mutation, but Zagara excels at hectic situations because their units move very fast, so they respond quickly, relatively quickly. That is. So I have a few Zerglings or a few drones here that are actually not doing anything.
The Balius got beat up.
And it's funny that
Go gather
we actually
support.
collect all the parts already.
You are
That's funny.
efficient, aren't you?
Even before the second hybrid goes out, we only have parts for the third hybrid.
Combat
Okay.
systems are up and
Respond to
running.
these rifts.
Safety test still pending, so be
Send
patient.
an aberration that way.
What a relief. Nothing like a dead hybrid to calm
Okay, allies
the
pushing in here
nerves.
to respond to this wave. That's good. A lot of extra kills. I asked my ally to intercept that while I'm heading down here.
Excellent. The train is wrecked.
Okay,
And
I use
Mobius
Zagara to intercept the extra
never
wave,
get what was on it.
and they use hunter killers to clean up the rest of those siege tanks. Down they go.
Our base is under attack.
There are more dudes there, but again, the value of not maxing out the Zagara, you can get out used to respond to or to clean up any remaining threats.
Allied forces are under attack.
Okay, spread creep out even more.
Your forces have encountered the enemy.
Hybrid cell
I just just spread him out.
identified.
Just
The
keep
Balius
spreading
is
it out.
headed to it.
The more vision we have, the better. And of course, the more creep we have, the faster our units will move, which is also the better. Okay, I actually made a lot of extra drones for some reason. For reasons unbeknownst to me. Okay, instead of it clearing out the enemy base, I've elected to instead go for the void rifts. Because they are the biggest threat to our survival actually. If this attack fails, we won't have any backup because our base will be gone. So instead of attacking the bases, I instead elect to destroy the void rifts.
Our base is under attack.
Down it goes. So we have one more. And I sent all my forces at it.
Allied forces
Spread
are
creep.
under attack.
Ally is actually doing a good job of cleaning out this base. That'll give so many extra kills. But again, my focus was on keeping the void rifts under control. Down that thing goes. And I might as well clean out, you know? I might as well clean out another section of the map.
Allied forces are under attack.
Okay, this queen is out of position.
Crash the containment cell.
I move it
Hybrid
around
target
using the
acquired.
minimap to the back to the expansion base.
The enemy comes for our base.
See, my dudes are cleaning out this area pretty well. Meanwhile, my allies are responding to the hybrids here. Yeah, he's at 146 supply, which is pretty good for Phoenix.
Our allied base is under attack.
Although not that great, but not horrible either. Okay, help in responding to this wave. Clean that out. Clean out more rifts. Send more Zerglings here. Okay, here's an enemy wave, which I respond to. But not before my ally is able to finish off this hybrid. Okay, down that thing goes.
We're
And
rid of that
finish.
alien
In
filth.
relatively good
My
time. It was very
commendation,
fast
soldiers.
because we
I'll send
we activated the third hybrid so early. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. If you have an idea for what else we do, please leave that in a comment. Let's see the score screen. The key here is to clean out the hybrids fast enough that they'll clean out the areas fast enough that the hybrid will spawn earlier and we'll have fewer void rifts to deal with. So yeah, you can see this. It was indeed the first attempt. My ally had slightly more kills, but look at that parts collected though. I had about quadruple? No, that's just triple. Triple my ally's parts collected, which is pretty awesome for Zagara. Alright, see you.